But when you're building your list, there are lots of ways that you can do it. Social media is one of them. You can provide free ebooks, free downloads on your website in exchange for an email address. But it's also worth thinking about what are the different things that you can do to grow your list in a really exponential way. And I attended a seminar a few years ago with Andy Gwynn, funnily enough, who was the speaker on stage, and he was talking through different marketing techniques. He mentioned email marketing, and of course my ears perk up. And he was talking about how email marketing could be a really effective way of generating leads and sales in your business. And someone at the back of the room put their hand up and said, I actually changed the subject line in my newsletter that I send out every month, and I got a much better open rate. And I put my hand up and said, well, I actually send email campaigns for my clients. I didn't do this to make any grand sales gesture or even try and get any business out of the room. But rather, I thought there was an opportunity here. And I could see other people in the room, as she said, I changed my subject line and got a much better open rate, kind of nodding along. Either because they'd done the same thing, they'd changed the subject line and got a better result, or they thought, oh, I must try that. And I did. I saw this as an opportunity. And I said, I send email campaigns for my clients, and I've actually got an ebook of the 20 best subject lines that we've used in our client campaigns. It's got all the open rates in there and the reasons why we think they work. If anyone wants a copy of that book, just drop a business card on our exhibition table at the end. I got, I think it was 49 business cards of people who wanted a copy of that book and could then receive my emails on an ongoing basis. A book that didn't exist until I wrote it the next day. But that's the thing, isn't it? There was an opportunity there. Now, I knew that I had those open rates and knew that I could work out what the 20 best subject lines were. I could have just sat there and nodded along with everybody else, or I could have stuck my neck on the line. It took me a day or two to write the content and get that together. It took me a little while for my designer to make it look pretty and my copy editor to make sure that it all made sense. But at the end of it, I had an ebook which, unforgiving what I got in the room there, the extra 49 people, that's been one of my most successful strategies, and I'll explain why. But I had to stick my neck on the line to do that. And I had then a product that I could give away in exchange for an email address. Because you know how many emails people receive and how many of them they consider to be useless. And what that means is that when they're when they're browsing the web and they see a box on the internet that says, enter your email address here, they know what's going to happen. They know that if they enter their email address, they're going to receive some emails. So it is up to you to decide whether you can portray enough value that it's worth their price of an email address. Because whatever monetary value it might be, they will attach a certain price to their email address. So you have to deliver enough value, either in the emails that you're sending on a weekly, fortnightly or monthly basis, or with the initial download, an ebook, a video, a webinar, an audio CD, that it's worth that price.